Hey everyone, welcome. If you're a homeowner here in Florida and you're thinking about refinancing, you already know it can feel like you're trying to find your way through a huge, complicated maze. Well, today we're going to cut right through all that confusion. We're using real data to guide you to the very best lenders in the Sunshine State. So first things first, let's lay out our roadmap. This is going to give you a super clear picture of the whole refinance landscape and, help you find the lender that's just right for you. Here's how we're going to break it all down. We'll start with that roadmap, then we'll decode the survey that's powering all this information. After that, we'll dive into the best types of lenders, name some of the top-rated ones in Florida, and then wrap it all up with what you can do next. I mean, it's totally understandable. With hundreds of lenders out there, and they're all claiming to be the absolute best, it is easy to feel overwhelmed. So where do you even begin to find a recommendation you can actually trust? Well, that's where this comes in. Our guide is the My Financial Programs Community Survey. And what's cool about this is it's built on real, unfiltered feedback from Florida homeowners. People who just went through the exact same process you're thinking about right now. Okay, so let's get into what's behind that survey. Because, understanding how this data was gathered is really the key to trusting the results we're about to look at. Homeowners rated lenders on three big things. First up, the application process. Basically, how easy and straightforward was it to apply, and how fast did the lender get back to them? This is all about speed and convenience. Next, we get to the bottom line, right? The money. Were homeowners actually happy with the interest rate and the loan terms they got? This also means taking a close look at all those fees, really, the nuts and bolts of the deal. And finally, there's the human element, support and guidance. This really gets at how helpful the lender was in walking homeowners through the process and helping them feel confident in their decision. And right there, you can already see this classic trade-off we're going to explore, speed versus service. And just so you know, we're not talking about a small handful of people here. These insights come from the experiences of over 1,000 recent Florida homeowners, 1,091 to be exact, who all refinanced in just the last year. Okay, with that foundation laid, let's get to our first huge insight. Which type of lender is leaving Florida homeowners feeling the most satisfied? And wow, the results are really clear. Credit unions are leading the pack with a 94% recommendation rate. Right on their heels, you've got online lenders at 92%, and then community banks just behind them at 90%. So that gives us the big picture, but let's get more specific. Which individual lenders are actually earning the highest praise from people in Florida? So if we zoom in on a major city like Tampa, you can see these trends playing out perfectly. The number one spot goes to Grow Financial, which is a credit union with an absolutely incredible 96% recommendation rate. And people said that was really driven by their amazing support and guidance. But hey, what if you don't have a top-rated local lender right around the corner? Well, for sheer convenience, pretty much anywhere in Florida, let's take a look at the top online lenders. And here, you can see exactly where they shine. Look at Rocket Mortgage. They earned a perfect 5.0 score for their easy application process, which led to a 96% recommendation rate. This is how online lenders win, with speed and a super streamlined digital experience. Okay, we have covered a ton of ground. So now, let's boil all this data down into a few clear, actionable takeaways that can help guide your search. So here's the crucial point. There isn't one single best lender for everyone. There's only the best lender for you. If you're someone who really values that personalized support and guidance, a local credit union is probably your best bet. But if you prioritize a fast, easy digital experience, then a top online lender could be the perfect fit. The most important thing you can do is compare at least a few different options. And to help you do that comparing, we've put links to refinance calculators and some other really helpful resources right in the description below this explainer, so definitely be sure to check those out. And that brings us to our final thought for today. As you start this whole process, just ask yourself this one question. What matters most to me? Knowing your top priority, whether it's the rate, the service, or the speed, that is the most powerful tool you have for finding your perfect lender. I really hope this has been a helpful guide on your journey.